It doesn't matter to me how big your goals are. What's really important is, are you willing to pay the price? Now, I don't want you to pay the price if you're going to be unhappy. But for a small period of time, if you choose to pay the price, let me tell you, everything goes into a space of autopilot eventually. Let me tell you, when the success starts to come, people around you also will then start to see. Sometimes the only person who believes in themselves is themselves for some time, and then slowly people start to convert. And it's such a beautiful journey to see that. Hello, my lovely divapreneur ladies. Today we are going to move into what I call the price. You see, all of us can sit and dream. Dreaming is not the hard part. The hard part is when it comes to paying the price to get that success, most of us back off. That change, that transformation doesn't feel comfortable. Anytime in life when we want to get out of our comfort zone, we have to start to face whatever it is that's going to show up. Resistance starts to speak to us. But if you change this, what if tomorrow you don't have this? What if you lose a few friends in the process of becoming a businesswoman? How will you attend all your lunches and your fancy Sunday brunches? How will you, and whatever it is, that price. You know, when ladies come to my office, they will say things like, one of my clients said, Puja, I want to be on the cover of Forbes. And I said, okay, that's fabulous. She said, I want to be the 40 under 40. I was like, oh, that's even better. And then we made a whole plan. And then when I said, okay, when would you like to execute it? She said, no, but 12:30, I have to go pick up my children. That's something I cannot compromise on. I was like, okay, no problem. What slot are you willing to give to your business? No, 2 o'clock, my husband comes home for lunch. That's a slot I can't give. And then like that, she continued the conversation where I clearly realized she wanted to be on the Forbes, but she did not want to pay the price. It doesn't matter to me how big your goals are. What's really important is, are you willing to pay the price? Now, I don't want you to pay the price if you're going to be unhappy. But for a small period of time, if you choose to pay the price, let me tell you, everything goes into a space of autopilot eventually. The first 2 years of when I started my business, I knew I had some prices to pay. For example, the course that I wanted to do under Jack Canfield was for 25 lakhs. I didn't have 25 lakhs in my bank account, but fortunately I had inherited some money from my grandfather that I had gone and picked up this 5-carat diamond ring with, and I was wearing it and enjoying it. And when it was time to pay for this course, I said, would my grandpa be more proud of the fact that I educated myself with the money he gave, or the ring that I'm wearing? And I immediately knew the right answer, sold the ring, went to America, did the course with just one prayer that whenever I do become successful, I will go buy back or buy another ring of the same size and wear it, to remember that sometimes taking that risk is very worth it. Today I can afford 4 of that rings. It doesn't even matter. But I can tell you, at that time it was such a scary moment, because that was all the money I had and I put it into one course. The other compromise or the price that I had to make was the travel. I had to go 5 times to America in 1 year, 1.5 year period for 2 weeks. The flights, the stay, the course, everything was time consuming. And leaving my little children and husband, it was always hard, you know. Some days they were sick when I had to leave. It was not easy. But what I knew was that if for 500 days somehow I pass all my challenges that God is setting, I know there will come a day when all of this I will be able to handle easily. And trust me, that's exactly what happened. If you're setting up an online business, I say about 300 days is what you need to make that sacrifice. If it's an offline business, then at least 500 to 700 days. That's almost 2 years of being a little different as a person. For some time, you know, readjusting what is important to you to be able to enjoy eventually all that is actually important to you. So if you don't want to pay the price for some time, let me tell you, business may not be the right thing for you, because there is a price to pay. The person who I had to become, I can tell you, I'm a Delhi Punjabi. Everything used to come out of my mouth exaggerated. If I came back from a party, I would tell Puneet, you know, I got a million compliments today. He would turn around and say, how many exactly? And I would say 3. So that's how I talk. I can eat up all the coconuts on that ready, or like everything was a lot of drama in my conversation, because I used to think, okay, then it makes the story interesting, right? But I had to learn how to be trustworthy. In my business, confidentiality, trustworthiness is at its highest. If I don't speak the truth every single time, people will get impressed by what I do, but they will not buy from me. And so I had to really build that everything I say, I should mean. And that was a huge challenge for me. So I remember somebody had told me that for 3 years you speak the truth, like how the Rishi Munis can do blessings and curse, you will become that powerful. But for 3 years, every single day, you have to speak only the truth. No exaggeration, no lies, no simply also. So I remember creating this whole habit tracker chart where I would notice that what did I say today? Tomorrow I will not say it like that. If I exaggerated something, I would call up my friend later on and say, look, I think I over exaggerated that bit. And I really worked on what I speak. Like that, I want you to notice what are the 3 things you need to work on. What are the 3 things that you are willing to pay a price with, whether it's your money or it's family time, or sometimes it can be in alignment with your values, sometimes it can be a little bit of a digression. But whatever it is, I don't want you to worry about it, because I can tell you it's for a short period of time. And if you can explain it to your family, that even better, that I need this time, I need this support. And if they support you, that's fabulous. If they don't support you, see how you can make your ways. Like I decided Saturday, Sundays I won't work. 2 to 4 I won't work when my children come home. So I readjusted what I could and expected them to understand what I couldn't. And that really works out, because we as women at our heart core, we are supporters. We love loving our family, and that is our biggest, highest goal for most of us. But for some time to be selfless, to eventually be selfless, is so important. So I'm only wanting you to be selfish for a very short period of time. What's the point of having a boat that no one else can climb onto? You want to build the Noah's Ark. You want that everyone should be able to come onto your boat, right? And for that kind of a person, to become that kind of person, for some time, you have to choose yourself. And we are not used to that. We are not culturally conditioned to choose ourselves. It becomes so hard for us. We feel guilty. Guilt is something that a mother, a wife, a joint family girl, a daughter-in-law is often feeling herself, or people are making her feel that way. You have to, for some time, let go of that guilt and know what you're building is going to be the biggest gift to exactly these people. These people may see it, or these people may not see it. But let me tell you, when the success starts to come, people around you also will then start to see. Sometimes the only person who believes in themselves is themselves for some time, and then slowly people start to convert. And it's such a beautiful journey to see that. I remember my mom-in-law coming to me about 5-7 years ago for one of my courses, and she came and said, even if you have to do this for free, Puja, don't ever stop doing it. Which was such a breather and such a beautiful gift to me, from a place where she thought, that I was a go-getter, an ambitious girl who wanted money, who wanted... It all changed when she saw the work and she saw the impact it was having. So truly, today you have to comment below on this one thing. What are the 3 prices that you are willing to pay? 3 prices that you are willing to pay for your own success. You know there are some things that you need to change in yourself, whether it's consistency, commitment, clarity, building trust. Whatever it is, I want you to think of what's that one quality. If you had, your business will zoom, you will get success. What are the other things that you feel you may land up sacrificing? Losing a few friends was absolutely normal for me, because they could only meet me in the day. Leaving all the kitty parties had become a compulsion for me, because how to leave and go for those? I would initially just send the money and just sometimes go for it, but eventually I realized it's not going to work out for me in my this thing. I made Saturday nights a lot of fun. So like that, I want you to think of all your 3 things, comment below, and today make that decision that these qualities you are going to use to get your success. Use the Saturday and Sunday to truly build all that we have done up until now, to start to notice what it is that you'd like to start once this lockdown is over. Thank you so much for all your love. I really look forward to helping some of you truly start a brand that in 2022, you and I together should be able to say that we got on a journey, you found a mentor or someone who just encouraged you, and truly you are today who you are because you built this community of women. I want at least 5 of you to become so successful that it makes me proud and it makes your life amazing. Thank you.